Oi, Pigeon, stop that. Hello, and welcome to Drawing with Sarah. I wrote the words and drew the pictures for this book, The New Neighbours. Here you can see the British edition and the American edition. I just spell them a bit differently. So today I'm going to introduce you to one of the characters and teach you how to draw him. And he is a pigeon. But there's actually lots of animals in this book. They live in a tall tower block. The top floor, you have rabbits, then a sheep, then a pig family, then polar bears, then a couple of yaks, and a granny goat. But the mystery is who lives on the bottom floor. And the whole book is about them wondering who's the new neighbor. And the pigeon arrives with the news. Here you can see him flying in. His name's Mr. Pigeon. And he tells the bunnies that they've got new neighbors and they're very excited. So come with me and we'll draw Mr. Pigeon. For drawing Mr. Pigeon, we're going to sort of find the middle of the paper a little bit up and then move over a bit. And here we're going to draw first a line like this. And then another line. This is the top of his beak, just like that. Okay, we're going to draw his lower beak now. So it's going to go like that. And then another line like that meets it. And another little line here curves around like that. Okay, and then we're going to do a sort of bit that goes right behind his beak, like that. Now, do a line that goes straight down here. And another line that comes up and around like this. So this is like the top of a sausage. And then go like this at the bottom. There we have a basic head shape. And we can put his eye in. So I'll draw a circle. And his eyeball. So it might be looking to the side. A circle like that. And color it in. Nice and black. Okay, we might put his tongue in too. Little tongue right there. And then you could color this bit in dark to make a little bit of shadow in his mouth. Okay. Now we're going to do his little flat cap. And that, you're going to make a little line here. And then a straight line here. A line that goes all the way over like that. There and down. Okay. Now we're going to do a straight line off his back. Just like that. And give him a really big chest. It curves around and up. Okay, for the wings, we're going to go boom, 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 boom. 4 little bumps, or 3 if you want, it doesn't really matter. And then an extra bump, like that. And then you're going to curve this line all the way back to that line, and that's the wing. Now the other wing, we're going to have them waving. So you're going to put one in the air like that, one line going up, and then boom, 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 boom. And it helps to make the noise sometimes, I find. And then a little line that curves down here. Now he's waving. And we'll draw his tail. So do another line coming off the back like that. Down. It's kind of like a little box. And then a second one next to it. And a third one. And there we have a tail. Now we're going to draw his legs. So let's have him walking. So this leg is going to go right here. 2 lines right next to each other. He's got very skinny legs. And then for his cowboy boots, I'm going to do like a V. Okay, and then this line comes down here. And this line curves up like that. Okay, and then this line right there. And the line that meets that line. They're quite pointy toes on cowboy boots. For the heel, we're going to put a block here. And color it in nice and dark. And cowboy boots usually have these two little stitch lines here, so I'll put those. And the other leg is going to be kicking forward. So two skinny lines there. And same as before, do that V. A line down. A second line that curves up like that. This line kind of goes down like that. And then those two lines meet. And that block heel. You color it in. Okay, and those two little dashes there. Now what we're going to do is a waistcoat. And we do that by doing a V right here. And we'll do the bottom of the waistcoat here and have that coming up here. And we'll do a line that kind of goes down like that. And a second line following it. And then we're going to put some buttons. So little buttons in there. Doesn't matter how many, just as many will fit. And let's do some buttons here in the inside. This is shirt. So there's lines coming down there, a button, and then you can see the collar. Now I'm going to show you a cool trick for drawing kind of tweedy waistcoats. It looks really good when you do it. So you'll follow this line here, and you'll do another line. Keep doing stripy lines, just like that. And when you get to about here, maybe start doing straight lines that follow that. Like the back of the waistcoat. And a few more might fit in there. Then you start going one direction diagonal and fill it up, that line. Now go the other direction. So it's like makes a V in the middle. And you always do the opposite. See, this one goes up, so this line will go down. And you just keep alternating as you go around the stripes. And you can do it really tiny or really large, whatever you like. Sometimes the tinier you do it, the more kind of cool it looks, but it takes forever too. So just keep going back and forth, up, down, up, down. Same on this one. So they slant one way, and then they slant the other way, and they slant the other way. And do it on this side too. You can leave the line with the buttons if you want, so it doesn't obscure the buttons. And there you have a tweedy waistcoat. Now let's add some extra stripes to his flat cap. Let's do kind of a tartan pattern. So two parallel stripes there, there, just keep going across with parallel stripes. And then we'll go the other direction. This could be fun if you're coloring it in later. So you can put lots of colors in there. And we'll give him some nostrils right there. And some little feather marks. And when you get down to the bottom, let's shade that because it'll really make it stand out. And we can do that with the wingtips too. Give them some nice shading. And then the rest of it, you can just kind of put some dash lines to indicate the feathers. Some more shading here. And on the bottom as well. Give some nice shading lines. And let's put in a stripe as well. So there's an extra line here. There's all those kind of just parallel lines like that. And some more feather lines on his body. And then his legs. He's got little skinny legs with little rings on them. Little, what do you call them? Stripes. And if you like, you can decorate his boots. So you can make them really fancy, or you can just do some little X's. There we go. And if you want, you can make the underside of the cap. So you can take a line that goes across here, and then you can shade the underside of that. Just like that, going up to the line. And what else? Let's put some ground underneath him. So kind of a scribble that just shows the shadow. that he's standing on. And he's quite a cheery chappy, so he might do some little happy lines. There we go. And the last thing you want to do for Mr. Pigeon is sign your name. So I'm going to write Sarah McIntyre, but you sign your name because this is your picture. And you can go away and colour it and add all sorts of things. Maybe Mr. Pigeon appears in his own story.
Yes, draw me a story.
That could be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much for drawing with me. If you enjoyed that, you can go on my website where there's lots more fun tutorials. Here's one where you can draw the bunnies from the new Neighbours. You can print it out or just draw it from the screen. So go to my website or on YouTube. There's Drawing with Sarah as the hashtag and you can find all my videos. And I'd love to see your drawings. So if you can get a parent or a friend to maybe help you post them on social media, then you can use the hashtag and I'll be able to see them. Take care until next time.